Hello, everybody. I've got 10 more levels of Big Bad Butte, and then it's on to Tiki Torch-er. This is, hopefully I've gotten into a pretty good, system for this endless zone, so I should be okay. Yeah, let's take this. I might be able to use it in an easy level. So, hello Jared, hello Levi Ketchum. I need to have a look at this. I need to get back into the headspace because it's been a couple of weeks. This should be an easy one, I would think. So actually, let's try out Magic Shroom. Or, not Magic Shroom, Hatter Shroom. They both wear hats. Tool nut? What tools do I usually use here? I don't have rodeo legends, so I guess just tool nut. What Sun Producer do I want? Primal, and then I go one more Insta, another one. You know what, it'd be funny to do Tile Turnip. Even without Power Lily, I could just use a plant food on several Hatter Shrooms, possibly. Four flags. I'm not underestimating chickens. I've got Laser Bean. Okay, this level does seem to like giving me lots of chickens. It's given me one per wave. Nice try. Hello, can I have sun? Okay, fine. I guess I'm doing that. I should have picked like Ice Bloom or something. Ice Bloom or Time Warp. I shouldn't have underestimated the bucket heads. Let's get one more Hatter Shroom down and try the plant food spam. To hopefully clear everything out decently well. Okay, things are somewhat stabilizing. This was a super bad idea, but it's not completely not working. This is fine. This is very fine. I'm just gonna let that mower go. Thing is, I really expected this level to just be a short one. I was not expecting 4 flags of bulls. Goes to show you can never tell with these levels. Okay. I'm down 1 plant food and 1 lawnmower, so I am going to take the rest of these levels seriously, no matter how easy they look. Yeah, I was just trying out Hatter because it was funny and I just picked it up. Okay, there is a world in which I actually do have a current usage somewhere. This is not the level where that happens, though. So... Primal Sunflower, Winter Melon, Turkey Pult, Blastberry Vine. And then... the Instas... Shrinking, Teleportato, Ice Bloom, Time Warp. Four flags. This is an all-out level. Every threat is here for 4 flags. Please don't give me a chicken immediately. Good, 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 good. Let's get the Blastberries down. Okay, every row is covered by a Blastberry Vine. That's very good. Thank you, Blastery Vine, for being so consistent. Okay. I think I might be in a decent position. I am a bit low on sun, unfortunately. Okay, my sun production is looking stable. Now it's time to get more turkey pulps, so my stalling is even better. See what happens when I take the levels seriously? I don't think I even need my stalling instas at this point. Yeah, I'll do it anyway. Easy level. Quite a lot of people in the stream for an Endless Zone stream. They don't tend to do as well as the other Reflourished streams. Hello everyone. Is that it? Is that the final piano, or are there going to be more? There we go. Still gargantuars. Are there chickens? I do not see a chicken. Okay. I think I'd probably stick mostly to the same strat. And then I add in infinite, probably. Seems about right. If there are chicken wranglers in this level, I am not going to be happy. super early Gargantua. I'm perfectly happy with that. Oh, this is going to be Garg Spam Central, isn't it? Okay, I think I've already won this level. I'll move the infinites a bit further forward and get more Twin Suns. Because I'm going to be replacing some Twin Suns with an extra column of Winter Melons. And eventually getting another column of Turkey Poults as well. These Gargantuars do not have any idea how to get any closer. Maybe you should just not pay attention to the turkeys and stop smashing them and wasting your time. Unfortunately for the Gargs, they are too dumb to realise that. Keep in mind, everyone, that this is after Turkey Poult got nerfed. Because back when the game launched, back when Reflourished launched, it attacked faster than this. Yes, I mean it. It used to attack faster than this. It got nerfed a while back simply because it was too good at stalling in Endless. And then they also buffed the damage so to compensate for the attack speed nerf. Well, do I do a funny? No, I should take things seriously. But... okay, hold on. Bear with me. I can make what I'm about to do work. First of all, by making sure I actually bring this. And still bring this. Actually, do I have pumpkin? I have pumpkin. I don't need that laser beam. Hold on. I'm not underestimating the level. I'm trying to make a fun strat that will actually work still. There's a difference. And then, what do I do for balls? Tool nut? I do think I bring tool nut. Yep, okay, this will... I think this will work. Okay. Trust me, chat. Four flags again. I'll need to be very careful on the outer rows. I don't trust the chicken entirely, so... Come on, pumpkin, please. Recharge. There we go. Why is my sun production being so slow? I just need a winter melon. Okay. That kind of handles the outer rows, well, the top row anyway. And then the bottom row can be held off a lot better than you might think, using the help of saucer squash. Okay, look, see, it's working. My time playing Altvers without sun producers has truly shown me the underrated power of electric current in general. It's just so good when you have the right situation for it. It's not a fix-all problem for everything, but it's good, and people don't realise it. Winter Melon in Reflourished is so massively nerfed compared to vanilla, and it's still one of the best plants in the entire game. It's got 150 sun more expensive. It doesn't have full chill up time on its own. The chill itself is nerfed to only a 40% slowdown instead of 50%. And there's something else as well. They adjusted like its attack speed and damage, and I don't know how it works out, but it probably does a bit less damage than it did in vanilla. Oh yeah, recharge is a thing as well. They did make it recharge slower. Fun fact I discovered just yesterday. If you plant food both currents in one of these, like, pairs, it does actually boost the gate's damage twice. So the gate actually can get boosted by multiple plant food currents. I did not realise that until yesterday. Yeah, it's true. I think generally it is more efficient to get 2 separate plant food gates than a single double strength gate. But you can boost the same gate twice. Someone told me about it in the Altverse Discord server when I was attempting to redo Big Wave Beach final level in Altverse because I had an idea for a new strat. I was trying to do that Sun Producerless, and someone pointed out that you can double boost the electric current, and I tested it, and I noticed the difference. I don't think it would be only an Altverse thing. I don't know how you'd even change that. I think that is just a general thing. Let's let the zombies in the middle rows just go through the current. What are you doing, imps? Why are you lagging so far behind? Hello? Hello? Wow! Finally you decide you want to make an appearance. Well, chat, I think we have finally won the Endless Zone. No chickens to worry about here. I'm not even going to super rely on the Power Lily because I've gotten so used to not using it in this Endless. I could very easily try and adapt my strat to use Imitator Power Lily and Tile Turnip and stuff, but I don't need to. The thing I said about the electric current isn't in the Altverse wiki either. I don't even know if it's in the basic Plants vs Zombies wiki. But I know it's true in Altverse at the very least. No chicken? No chicken. You know what? This does use a lot of seed slots, hold on. I'll definitely need infinite if I'm doing this, which uses another slot. So then what do I do for the early game? Am I actually okay doing this? It'll be fine. I'll get so much sun. This is a strat I use to deal with the early game sandstorm rushes in Pyramid of Doom. If it doesn't work here, I don't know how it's not going to work. Oh, careful. There we go. Okay, I am stabilizing now. How did you do that, Prospector? Yep, this is just works. Instant board wipe. Easy. Oh, Power Lily, I have missed you so much. What is this layout? Excuse me. Okay. Winter melons on the carts, and then what do I do alongside that? Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna greed the sun production. I like how this is essentially a 4 sun producer strat, but not. Because the power lilies and the tile turnip are basically acting as just extra sun producers for me. There we go. Thank you for blocking that. Okay, that twin sun is about to go. Quick, teleport. Pomegranate. Seriously? Right, what I need to do is now start pivoting into using a mixture of sun production and damage for my plant food. Those turkeys are putting in work. There we go. That was actually quite a rough level because of the cart layout, but it worked out. This'll be an easy one. And again, I do... No, I think I... Gog stalling is an issue. If I don't do this. Okay, you know what? I am just going to slap Power Lily into the strat and just treat it like the normal strat I do for this. This seems about right. Oh, that's a lot of zombies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zombies. Just all spread out like that. Oh. Wow, thank you so much for hitting the zombies I wanted you to. I'm probably going to time warp the moment it comes off cooldown. Ooh, 2 landed right on that gob. That's pretty good. Okay, time warp. First winter melon, a bit late, but I got it down, that's what matters. Please, game, can you cut me some slack? Hello? Okay, that took 2 flags to actually sort of stabilise my defences. It feels so good finally having Power Lily, even if it's only for a few levels. having more goopies does make the damage go up. Goopy's debuff is stackable, and with every stack applied it does more damage. So having 2 goopies will stack the debuff faster. Not relevant to Endless though, because it's bad in Endless. This is an all-out everyone is here level. Yeah, I think I just have to do this. Level 99. Watch this before flat. Never mind, okay. It would have been very funny if this was 4 flags and then level 100 is just a really easy 1 flag. Make sure that Gog is slowed down at least a bit. How is it this level ended up being easier than the last one? There we go. Okay. Definitely stabilised now. Yep, those gargantuars did not stand a chance. One more level before we dive into Big Wave Beach. Easy level? Easy level. Wow. Well, this is going to be an anticlimactic finale. I'm not even bringing Power Lily for this. This is just sad. Laser Bean and Tiger, maybe? Let's go Daisy Chain. Let's do Daisy Chain. I don't do that very often. This was the endless zone where Power Lily basically didn't exist for the entire duration. I think it's only fitting I finish it without using Power Lily. Yep, that was level 100. That was very easy. And now we just wait for the stragglers to catch up. And that's my 4th endless zone, completed to level 100. So next, because we've still got plenty of time in this stream, I'm heading into Big Wave Beach now. For what will definitely be the hardest endless so far, but with acid lemon, if I find it, it shouldn't be too bad. Hi neighbour, welcome to the Tiki Torch-er. But beware, zombies are selling Oh, why are you like this? Zombies are selling seashells by this seashore. And they insist you pay in brains. Jalapeno seems good. Yeah, I think I take jalapeno. Yeah, this shouldn't be too hard for the moment. The early levels are easy no matter the endless zone. And I will jalapeno the one shell head. Easy enough. Well, this is just grape shot for sure. Okay, so I'm getting decent early instas. Well, not early game instas, but still. I've gotten two instas already. One of which is going to be generally useful all the way through. I'm assuming all the zombies that they added into the Big Wave Beach, like, that extra not timed event, that extra epic quest they made for Big Wave Beach. I'm assuming all those zombies are added. We've got the ducky tubes, obviously. I'm fully expecting to see the clamshell zombies. Less certain on the greaser imp and the trash, but they might show up. Squash is probably better, right? Is Lotus Pod a good AoE plant? Excuse me, I'm just going to Google its stats on the wiki. Because I never use this plant. Okay, in water it has better single target, weaker splash, but it's 3x3. You know what? I don't think it'll last forever in Endless, but it could be good for like up to like level 30, 40, 50. Well, okay, never is an exaggeration. I have used it, mostly when chat has picked it for me. But, like, it's just not a plant I think of at all. Okay, that is good damage, I will admit. It is a nice anti-snorkel as well. Though, I mean, when scubas become a problem, that doesn't matter, because scubas ignore... Oh, look, there's trash. Okay, so we do have the random trash spawning as well. Normally, if I see Blastberry Vine, I'm probably taking that. But hello? I think this is the earliest I've gotten winter melon so far in any of the endless zones. I have gotten it quite early before, and I've gotten a lot of powerful plants early before, but winter melon specifically on level 4 is kind of nuts. Winter melon this early. Maybe this is to compensate for no power lily until the 90s in the last endless zone. Oh, the game likes to send me shell heads, huh? I think that's probably coincidence, Jared. I don't think the game tracks how much you use a plant. I think it is just pure chance. Then again... It's a coincidence. The game does not track this stuff. Ask one of the devs. They will tell you it's purely random. Like, the modders can look into the Endless Zone code. They do not see anything like that. How kind of those zombies to line up for the jalapeno. That's not bad plant food. Is that basically a cherry bomb? I mean, it might just be that it armor pierces and actually doesn't have great damage. Maybe that's it. Oh, hello, low tide. Well, this is looking to be less of a torturous, endless zone than I expected. I will take that, thank you. What do you mean, why is the game playing the main theme? If you remember... Oh wow, Garg's already. If you, like, it plays the main theme at low levels of Endless and then switches to minigame and Ultimate Battle at higher levels. Plus, I think Reflourished did something in this latest update that changes how they select the music in Endless, so it might actually play the main theme more often. Do I have a backup plan for in case Acid Lemon takes 95 levels to show up? This is probably enough. I'm going to be honest with you. I think I'm already in a good position, even if I do get unlucky with Acid Lemon. There is no Octo in this level, so no need for Hot Potato. Does it really start that early? Well, okay. In that case, that is the new Reflourished update in action. Because they said they changed like how it selects the music in Endless Zones, so you get all three. Okay, chat. How many Gargantuars do you think will be in the level? Do you think it will be 1, 2, or 3? My money is on 1. How do I reckon it will go compared to Wild West? Wild West got very scuffed in the middle when I wasn't sure how to handle not having Power Lily. I already have very good plants here. The only things I'm truly worried if I don't see are Acid Lemon and Power Lily, and even then, I think if I get one or the other, I should be perfectly fine. So, overall, I think it might actually go better than Wild West, just because of the plants I've already got. And that was one Gargantua. That's a lot of shell heads. I don't need lily pad here. The game likes giving me the lotus plants for some reason. Maybe that means I'll see Power Lily. That was a very funny, huge wave, because it was just like 3 high health zombies. Yeah, he has the torpedo attack when placed in water, but the tide doesn't really come very close in the early levels, so we're not really seeing it. Puff apple? Already? That's a really nice sight to see. That's a sort of pseudo counter to Octos. It's not a full counter, but it definitely helps against them. Plus, it doesn't need any lily pads to go on Tide. Lotus Root isn't amphibious, is it? Yeah. I figured I would check. I love how the tide line lied to me. Like, excuse me? You can't just put the tide line there and then not have the tide go there. What? I want to try Peaglepod. I haven't really tried it in Endless, so... A lot of these levels feel like basic spam. I still haven't seen Fisherman once. I haven't seen Surfer once. I haven't seen Scuba either. I've only seen Snorkel, not Scuba. They wouldn't have removed it entirely from Endless, surely. That seems a bit wild of a decision to make. Like, if I could see them removing Consultant from Endless, I can't see them removing Fisherman from Endless, because that has, like, consistent counters when you know what you're doing. That was a very quick final wave. Oh, we have scuba in this level. 10 levels in, still very easy because it's only 10 levels in. What endless zone would actually be difficult at only 10 levels in? Maybe some extremely bad layouts of nature trail, maybe? I think nature trail's bad layouts are the only thing that could possibly be tricky this early. Maybe something with weasels in and a bad layout of slider tiles in Frostbite Caves. Flag tarot cards, maybe? Possibly. Excuse me, did you eat an entire puff apple? Actually, it was probably already damaged earlier, wasn't it? Scubas are probably going to be one of the worst threats in this endless. I think I'm probably about as scared of them as I am of fishermen. I will do as many levels as I feel like, probably around 20 to 25. I think I'll probably stop at about level 20, maybe 25, depending on how fast it goes. Oh, does Gravebuster work on surfboards in this? Either way, I'm probably just taking Solar Sage. Still no Surfer. I think the addition of the Ducky Tube variant to the zombie pool just dilutes it, so it spams a lot more basics. I think that might be what's happening. Which, I'm not complaining about. If it makes it easier when it's one of the trickier endless zones, I'm not complaining. Wait, this is like really weak zombies. Hold on. There's nothing stronger than a cone head. One flag, right? Yeah. Imagine if this was like the first 3 flag level or something. My day's fine, thank you. Okay. Chat, we have the Imitator Time Warp already. Still no Surfer or Fisher. Yeah, these are such quick, easy levels. Insta that works on Tide, yes please. Still, no fisher, no surfer. What is up? Four flags. Oh, okay. Have I even... I don't think I've had a free flag level yet. I mean, I'd be fine dealing with fishermen this early anyway, because they're not going to be spammed either way. Fishermen become a problem once they're getting spammed, and by that point I should have some way to counter them. Scary wave. How does that... wait, the last wave was a bucket head. Why is that trash worth more points than a bucket head in the waves? What? Surely that should be like conehead points at most. Well, this is just going to be a bunch of zombies getting completely demolished. Really, they dodge jalapeno. Well, that was a smooth level. Another level that's just basics and cone heads. And this one's 4 flags. Well, this is going to be a long, boring level. How is everyone's day? How's the weather? Yeah, early imitator is hilarious. Wintermelon imitator, grape shot, puff apple. The game is just handing me everything I need. Time warp as well. I'm sorry, if your day's been boring, I don't know if this stream is going to be helping much with this level. Yeah, I need Twin Sun, and ideally I want Acid Lemon. Though, at this point I'm not even sure if surfers and fishermen exist anymore. Were they just a collective hallucination and they're not zombies that are actually real? It would make my day if fishermen and surfers are just zombies that we hallucinated and they do not exist. How good pickled pepper actually gonna be here? I mean, I guess okay for fishermen when there's like 4, but not when there's 5. Don't you mean the enemies we made along the way? I don't think surfers and fishermen were friends. You know what would be really funny? If I see no fishermen for the entire Endless Zone. Think that the fishermen are just not a thing in this Endless Zone for some reason. And then on level 100, I get a fisherman level somehow. That would be really funny. Considering the game just gave me multiple really long levels, I'm thinking I might end it after this next one, after level 15 instead of 20. Straw Burst. Fisherman exists! Okay, not the last level of the Endless Zone, but the last level of the stream is where it decides to make an appearance. Actually, Boom Balloon. Yeah, I'm taking Boom Balloon in this level. That's actually not a bad way to handle fishermen, I feel. Is this the third 4 flag level in a row, or was there a gap? Was it 4-1-4-4? Either way, that was a lot of 4 flag levels for this early on. I want to remind everyone, I don't think I've had a 3 flag level in this Endless Zone yet. Okay. Hello, low tide behind my front line. Well, at the very least, the fishermen seem to be somewhat rare. My hand does not like boom balloon levels. You know what? That's jalapeno, that one. Okay. We still don't know where Surfer is. Surfer is still missing in action, but we now know fishermen can appear. Well, thank you for watching. 10 levels of Wild West and 15 of Big Wave Beach. Next week, I will stream the birthday event for Reflourished, and then probably more Tiki Torch-er on the next day after that. So that will be next week's streams. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.